Facebook,
MySpace,
Facebook,
High Five,
Facebook,
Bebo,
Twitter.
to Facebook.
What is social networking?
I think my idea of social networking is actually people meeting in pubs or in clubs, or going around having a drink. That's my idea of social networking.
I think social networking is like just a way of people connecting around the world, gaining information, sharing information, receiving information, doing business on it. There's so many things that can be done on social networking.
I would say meeting new people, socialising, catching up with your old friends, like Lost Links, event organising. It helps with regards to promotion, finding what events are going on. It's just like another world, and you're just, having insight into that other world.
About communication between people, communication between everybody all around the world, and without any rules of all boundaries.
A cyber network whereby people take the real world to the internet.
I have 176 friends, yet I am lonely. I speak to all of them every day, yet none of them really know me. The problem I have sits in the spaces between looking to their eyes or at a name on a screen. I took a step back and opened my eyes. I looked around and then realized that this media we call social is anything but when we open our computers and it's our doors we shut. All this technology we have, it's just an illusion of community, companionship, a sense of inclusion. Yet, when you step away from this device of delusion, you awaken to see a world of confusion. A world where we're slaves to the technology we mastered. A world of self-interest, self-image, self-promotion. Where we share all our best bits, but leave out the emotion. Be there for your friends, and they'll be there too. But no one will be, if a group message will do. Being alone isn't the problem. Let me just emphasize that if you read a book, paint a picture, or do some exercise, so when you're in public and you start to feel alone, put your hands behind your head and step away from the phone. You don't need to stare at your menu or at your contact list, just talk to one another and learn to coexist. I can't stand to hear the silence of a busy commuter train when no one wants to talk through the fear of looking insane. We're becoming unsocial. It no longer satisfies to engage with one another and look into someone's eyes. We're surrounded by children who since they were born watch us living like robots and think it's the norm. It's not very likely you will make world's greatest dad if you can't entertain a child without using an iPad. When I was a child, I would never be home. I'd be out with my friends, on our bikes we would roam. We'd rear holes in our trainers and graze up our knees. We'd build our own clubhouse, high up in the trees. Now the parks are so quiet it gives me a chill to see no children outside and the swings hanging still. There's no skipping or hopscotch, no church and no steeple. We're a generation of smartphones and dumb people. So look up from your phone, shut down that display, take in your surroundings and make the most of the day. Just one real connection is all it can take to show you the difference that being there can make. Be there in the moment when she gives you the look that you remember forever as when love overtook. The time you first hold her hand, or first kiss her lips, the time you first disagree, but still love her to bits. The time you want to start a family, and the moment when you first hold your baby girl, and get to fall in love again. The time you take in all you've made, just by giving life attention, and how you're glad you didn't waste it, by looking down at some invention. The time you hold your wife's hand, and sit down beside her bed. You tell her that you love her, and lay a kiss upon her head. She then whispers to you quietly, as her heart gives a final beat, that she's lucky she got stopped by that lost boy in the street. But none of these times ever happened. You never had any of this. When you're too busy looking down, you don't see the chances you miss. So look up from your phone, shut down those displays. We have a finite existence, a set number of days. Why waste all our time getting caught in the net, as when the end comes, nothing's worse than regret. I am guilty too of being part of this machine, this digital world, where we are heard but not seen, where we type and don't talk, where we read as we chat, where we spend hours together without making eye contact. Don't give into your life where you follow the hype, give people your love. Don't give them your like. Disconnect from the need to be heard and defined. Go out into the world. Leave distractions behind. Look up from your phone, shut down that display. Stop watching this video, live life the real way.